Are you really sorry for anything to the LGBTQ community, or are you just sorry that they were offended?
We don't want to just be knee-jerk. We need to think about it in a very thoughtful way, be able to speak with everyone. We'll speak to people from the LGBTQ community, make sure that we're incorporating that going forward in terms of how we think about harassment, and then make sure that we are implementing that in a fair and consistent way going forward.
Started off with an apology to the LGBTQ community, but then you also said that you were involved and that you think YouTube made the right call. A lot of people don't really feel like that's an apology and are concerned that YouTube flags LGBT positive content just for being LGBT as sometimes, sensitive, and yet slurs are allowed. And I'm curious, are you really sorry for anything to the LGBTQ community, or are you just sorry that they were offended?
Yeah. So first of all, I'm really personally very sorry, and it was not our intent. Our goal was, YouTube has always been a home of so many LGBTQ creators, and that's why it was so emotional, and that's why I think this really, that's why, even though it was a hard decision, it was made harder than it came from us because we've been such an important home. And even though we made this decision, which I'm going to get into a little bit more with your question, but just saying we've really, YouTube, we have so many people from YouTube, from the LGBTQ community, and we've always wanted to support the community openly in spite of this hard issue that we've had right now. So I'm just saying people have gotten a lot of criticism, like, why are you still, why did you change your logo to rainbows even though you made this hard decision? And it's because as a company, we really want to support this community. It's just that from a policy standpoint, we need to be consistent, because if we took down that content, there would be so much other content that we would need to take down. And we don't want to just be knee-jerk. We need to think about it in a very thoughtful way, be able to speak with everyone. We'll speak to people from the LGBTQ community, make sure that we're incorporating that going forward in terms of how we think about harassment, and then make sure that we are implementing that in a fair and consistent way going forward. And I think that it was a hard week across the board, and I am truly, truly sorry for the hurt that we caused that community. It was not our intention at all, and I do want to, not that I want to take away in any way from the hurt or the challenge of what happened this week, but I do want to let you know that many changes that we made in the hate policy, which again, is a different set of policies, we think will be really beneficial for the LGBTQ community. And there are a lot of videos there and a lot of ways that community is attacked where we will be taking down those videos going forward. And we will be very consistent. If we see that, we will take it down. So again, thank you for your question, and I really do apologize for the hurt that we caused.